Okay, alright. So we focus the first question first, insyaAllah. Okay, lead nitrate react with sodium carbonate, you get lead to carbonate here. And sodium nitrate is a solution. This is a white precipitate. Is a solid. Okay. And then we know that the product is lead to carbonate. You heat it. That we discussed just now. Lead to carbonate, when you heat it, will produce gas. What the name of the gas? Carbon dioxide. The formula is CO2. And you heat, you become lead to oxide. PPKS. Panas, perang, kuning, sejuk. I mean, waktu panas dia perang, kuning, sejuk. Okay. Teacher, why do you use bahasa English? No, I try in bahasa English. It will confuse my students. So my students say English zinc, hot yellow, white cool. Zinc, hot yellow, white cool. This one PPKS. Plumbum is a lead. PPKS. Panas, perang, kuning, sejuk. Panas, perang, kuning, sejuk. Like that. Okay. So lead to oxide. Panas, perang, kuning, sejuk. So double decomposition, another name is a precipitation. Right? It's a short question, sayang. It's a short question, structure question number 5. Okay? So now, they ask you write the formula, chemical formula of lead to nitrate. Chemical formula, not chemical equation, sayang. You have to focus on this. Either they're asking you chemical formula or equation. You have to read the question carefully. If the question, are you formula, just lead to nitrate. Yeah. Okay, those confused, okay, I check. Pb2 plus nitrate minus 2 going down to 1 here. Cross 1, cross 2. Therefore, lead to nitrate. This answer. Okay? Okay, let's go. Name the reaction, saya. Name the reaction. Okay? Double decomposition reaction, or we can say that precipitation. Double decomposition. Double decomposition. Or we call it a precipitation. Okay? Next, they ask you. Jangan takut lah lepas ni sayang. Jangan takut. Okay? Pelan-pelan. You have to practice yourself. You main. Okay, kalau cara teacher suka bercakap, kan teacher sambung belajar. Dia cakap. Teacher cakap to myself. Kalau teacher Suzie suka bercakap. No, I have to talk to myself. Teacher sayang diri, teacher kena pujuk diri. Kena kuat. So, for example kan, I have to kuatkan diri untuk family, like that lah kan. Kalau just lantak lah jadi apa, habis lah. Okay, your motivation. Kepada student-student, okay, yang rasa give up dengan chemistry sayang, kiranya Tuhan belum bagi masanya lagi. Tapi insyaAllah dengan izin Allah, kamu kena buka hati kan kamu. Buka hati kamu elok-elok, izinkan subjek kimia ni masuk dengan izin Tuhan. Kan nanti dia ketuk pelan-pelan. Tik. Oh macam ni chemistry. Oh macam ni. Bila you ada perasaan, bila O tu, kenapa kamu nak tutup pintu kamu untuk chemistry? Kan? Buka balik pintu tu perlahan-lahan. Buka, insyaAllah Tuhan akan. Okay, mula-mula susah, lama-lama dia suka. Semua datang dari hati, iaitu belajar dari hati, insyaAllah diberkati. Belajar suka hati, ia semua akan berlalu pergi. Okay, dan balik pada ilahi, balik ke Tuhan. Kena balik pada Tuhan lah sayang. Okay, teacher ni hanya 1%. Okay, 1. Kamu adalah teachers kamu, cikgu-cikgu kamu, persekitaran saudara, sikap kamu ni yang membawakan kamu untuk berjaya. Alright, wallahualam. Based on diagram 5, identify sort R, S dan T. Ini memang soalan popular. Takutnya, jangan takut. So R tu apa tadi kita tengok? R? Dia nak apa? Kenalkan garam-garam. Lead to carbonate. R, lead to carbonate. Masukkan. Dia tak minta nama kan? Dia suruh kenal. Identify, boleh tulis nama, boleh tulis formula. So S, pekerjaan apa? Plumbum 2 oksida, lead to oxide. Okay. And then T, gas apa? Carbon dioxide. Kan? Ini kalau you tanya teacher ni kategori soalan senang ke susah? Jujur, kategori susah lah. Kategori sukar lah. Ada saja sukar. Tapi sukar ke bila anda faham? Dia tak jadi sukar. So practice lah, main-main. Tukar. Ni garam apa, tukar. Ni garam apa, main tukar-tukar. InsyaAllah. Okay, main tukar-tukar dia. Alright. So ada soalan setakat ni, nombor 5. Soalan nombor 5 ni tentang garam. Saya teacher tengok komen. Okay, jelas ke untuk garam tersebut? Kita refresh balik tadi. Ni soalan bentuk lain. Bentuk lain. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Kita pergi seterusnya. 12. Ini tingkatan 5. Soalan 6. Okay? Alright. Okay, teacher tak tahu cikgu you all ajar teknik dia bagaimana. Tapi tidak mengapa. Macam teacher kalau nak cat muka adik kan. Kalau nak cat muka adik, cat zinc hitam. Fifi suka pipi comot. Ini zaman teacher belajar tingkatan 5. Tingkatan 4, tingkatan 5. Sekarang tahun ni teacher umur 40 kan. Masa teacher tingkatan 5, 1998. So teacher reka sendiri dah sampai sekarang mengajar pun teacher guna dia cara teacher kan. Okay, so alright. So ini dipanggil reactivity series of metal. When we talking is a reactivity series of metal. Right. So when going up the reactivity series of metal, the reactions of metal towards oxygen increases. I mean, the metals more reactive towards oxygen compare between magnesium and zinc. Alright, maybe the magnesium, okay, we assume anggapkan saja flame like this and zinc flame like this. When the flame you like this means is more reactive towards oxygen. Okay? Alright. So when going up, the reactivity of series of metal, the flame more brighter because the metal more reactive towards oxygen. So let's go we discuss here. Okay, sayang. Okay. Guys. Okay. When we are talking about potassium manganese 7 to provide oxygen, oxygen, to provide oxygen. What the purpose of glass wool? To separate the potassium manganate 7 from mixed with the metal. Okay, we want to separate the potassium manganate 7 with the metal. What happens if we mix together? And you start heating, explosion may occur. So guys, you have to use this. If you are not using this one, the potassium manganate 7 mixed with the metal powder and you start heating, boom, explosion may occur. Right? Explosion may occur. So this is the purpose of glass wool. So potassium manganate 7. You must heat strongly. Heat strongly. The key point, heat strongly. Heat strongly. All right? The metal powder here. Don't forget right here, clamp. Okay? Let's go. Experiment to determine the reactivity series of metal towards oxygen. I've mentioned just now, when going up the reactivity series of metal, the flame more brighter, the flame more brighter, the flame more brighter. Okay? So let's go. Okay. So we know that the PQRS, okay, sayang, in the SPM question, it's not mentioned zinc. It's mentioned zinc, magnesium, or lead, or aluminum. No. It will give you A, B, C, Q, P, Q, R, Z, L, and so on. All right? So in this case, have a look. Experiment 1. Okay? Burn brightly. Dia jadi hang kejap ya sayang. Sabar ya sayang. Ada hang sekejap tadi. Dia pen teacher. Tapi kalau guna streamyard my tab dia tak comfortable. Dia tak comfortable dengan streamyard. Itu dia tanya cikgu you all semalam, hari tu. Guna apa? Zoom okay, Google okay, Google Meet okay, Microsoft Teams, MRSM Kuala, diorang guna Microsoft Teams, tak ada masalah. Kalau streamyard teacher tu lah dia tak nak. Dia tak nak teacher punya ni. Dia mengerajuk. Tu yang hari tu paling melenggung susah nak conteng. Sebab teacher jenis suka conteng. Alright, let's go sayang. Okay. Oh, teacher Suzie tak share. Okay. InsyaAllah. Okay sayang. So PQR zinc. Okay, zinc kita letak sini zinc. Okay, kita letak zinc sini. Okay, teacher nak padam lah sini. Bagi kita letak sebelah dia lagi senang kan? Okay, MAZ. Okay, zinc, aluminium, magnesium, bla 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 bla. Okay, kita letak macam ni lah. Bagi mudah. Alright, zinc here. Okay, here burn. Burn slowly. And then R glow. Glow. Burn brightly. Kalau sini burn slowly, burn brightly, maka P ni duduk atas. P duduk atas zinc. Kita padam ini cara nak ngajar kamu supaya kamu nampak. Okay, of course burn duduk atas. Letak atas. Itu cara. Sebab I say that now, when you going up, the reactivity of metal, the metal more reactive towards oxygen. Okay, P. Okay, now burn slowly here. Now between this and this, check it out. Glow brightly, glow faintly. Okay. Glow brightly, glow faintly. Kalau glow brightly, bawah dia sini. Glow faintly, lagi jauh. You see? Ni faintly. This one bright. Boleh faham ke? Why I say so? I've taught you before this that when going up, the reactivity of metal, the metal more reactive toward oxygen. So the flame more brighter. But when going down, it become, the glow become faint, paling rendah, malap. So P, Zn, R, Q. So P more reactive. So the less reactive is this one. Okay, is that clear sayang? You must know the position of this. If you don't know, how come you want to arrange? If you don't know the concept, when going up the group, when going up, the reactivity metal is more reactive. If you don't know the flame, the position of the flame, how come you want to answer this question? All right. The question will ask you increasing order, decreasing order. That's why. Okay. Is that clear here, my dear? So, based on the experiment, okay. All right. So we know that when they ask you increasing order, ascending order, so the answer is what? Towards oxygen. Increasing Q, R, Z, N, P. If descending order, yang ni increase or ascending order, descending terbalik. P, Z, N, R, Q. If you don't know this concept of this, sayang, how come you want to arrange it? So this is the basic concept of this part. Alright? So make sure you get the idea on this, insyaAllah. Okay? From here until silver, and then you arrange back. And then you erase, you arrange back, insyaAllah. Okay? Alright, we know that zinc, hot yellow, white coal, zinc, hot yellow, white coal, zinc, hot yellow, white coal. Ni. Zinc, hot yellow, white coal. Okay? Alright. So let's go. Next page. Okay. Okay, state the function of potassium manganese 7. Okay, any comment? Can you write down the comment? What's the functions of potassium manganese 7? Teacher dah explain tadi. What's the function of potassium manganese 7? Alright, good job Ismail to provide oxygen. Fakihah Ulia, good job, very good. I love you. Okay, good job. Okay, next. Based on experiment 4, write a chemical equation for the reaction. Okay, teacher, 4 to which one, teacher? Nah, jom, go back. 4 is zinc. 4 is zinc. Okay, alright. Alright, so zinc react with oxygen, we produce zinc oxide. But this one not balanced. You have 2 here. So here is 1. So what should you do? 2 here. And then zinc, you have 2, right? 1 times 2, 1 times 2. So you put 2 here. Okay. And then they ask you, state the change in oxidation number of zinc. Oxidation number of zinc. Oxidation number of zinc. So we know that zinc start from 0 because it's a metal. No charge. And then you become here. This one. This one. This one. Come from. Okay. So here is a positive 2. If you write 2 positive, cannot, because we are talking about oxidation number. Okay, oxidation number. Okay, teacher, if I forgot to this one, how to calculate, teacher? Boleh. Okay, I teach you how. ZNO. Okay, Zn you don't know. Plus. Oxide is negative 2. The charge of oxide. O2 minus. O2 minus is the charge of the oxide. So you substitute here the charge here. And then after this no more, right? No more, so equal. And then here you bring forward. Downwards here. Any charge? No charge. If you have negative 1, you bring negative 1. If you have negative 2, you bring negative 2. For this case, no. Okay, no. No. So, Allahu Akbar. Okay, so Zn negative 2, 0. Zn negative 2, you bring forward here, positive 2. So this is the positive 2. Okay? Right? Any question? Okay? Is that clear? Alright, boleh buat arrow ya teacher? Ya Ulia, boleh? Kalau Ulia tak nak, okay, teacher padam. Okay? Teacher tulis kepada. Boleh? Boleh? Boleh. Right? Siapa nak tanya, komen. Tulis kat komen. Teacher tengok, teacher buka. Okay. Alright? Okay, any question setakat ni? Boleh? Ada soalan nak tanya? Okay. Tak salah. Boleh buat arrow. Okay, next. Ada soalan, kita teruskan. Based on the observations, table 6.1, arrange P, Q, R and zinc in ascending. Baru belajar tadi. Order the reactivity towards oxygen. Ascending order kita dah bincang tadi kan? Okay, apa jawapan dia tadi? Ascending, ni dia. Okay, towards oxygen. Kalau descending, terbalik. Descending, terbalik. Ascending macam mana teacher? Okay, you lupa. Tak apa, naik atas. Going up. Ascending. Ascending order. Alright? Ascending order dia. Okay, next. Okay. Metal Q turns black after the reaction. Metal Q. Nampak? Q turns black dia kata. Tadi teacher ada sebut kalau you pasang the salt first one. Okay. Yang popular disebut zinc, lead, Cu. Betul? Sebut tadi kan? Okay. So, this one, the answer is namakan. The answer is copper. Okay. Why teacher? Okay. Copper, saya buat macam ni react with oxygen, copper, 2 oxide. 2, 1, 2. to 2. Okay. The copper to oxide is a black. Copper is a brown. Okay, buat catatan. Okay. Is a brown. Okay. Is a copper, is a brown. Is a brown. Brown, here, black. Black. Black color. Copper to oxide is a black. When you heat, you become copper to oxide. Before that, you start from metal. Metal is a brown color, sayang. Brown color. So, name, okay, name metal Q, copper. You have to careful, Is that they're asking you metal or the product? Now they are asking the metal. If the product, product is this one. Product. Copper to oxide. Copper to oxide. Okay. Any question, sayang? Any question? They got one question in exam, they will ask you the color of zinc and the color of lead. Or sometimes they, after this the soalan SPM yang paling melenggung. After this, I will use the paling melenggung. I will send to cikgu after a while. Okay. So far, any question? Ada soalan nak tanya dekat teacher? Sebelum kita pergi ke slide terakhir 14 before pergi SPM. Ada nak tanya apa-apa? Alright. Tak ada Okay, tak ada, teacher pergi seterusnya. Last untuk hari ni, untuk hari ni, untuk slide ni lah. Sebelum teacher guna tu. Okay. Ni form 5. Tadi form 5, yang ni form 5. Right, Tabana shows the heat of neutralizations. Okay, definition jot down. Heat change. Ataupun heat release sebenarnya, sayang. Ataupun heat given out. Ataupun heat produce. Ini biasanya yang diterima lah. Tapi teacher selalu guna level heat change. Heat change when 1 mole of water. Buat catatan. Heat change when 1 mole of water molecule is formed during reaction acid and alkali. Heat change when 1 mole of water molecule formed during reaction acid and alkali. Heat change when 1 mole of water molecule is formed. Our target is 1 mole water molecule formed during reaction acid and alkali. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, you nak tahu tak betapa kejam tak kejam? Zarif ada sini, Zarif?
Ada, je.
Berapa kali dalam kelas kalau masa PDPR teacher suruh buat definition?
5 kali.
5 kali. Paling banyak berapa kali teacher suruh?
Pernah 10.
10. 10 kali, sayang. Sebab benda-benda simple ni yang ramai yang budak akan tertinggal. So teacher harap sangat kamu cuba buat yang tu. 10 kali, 5 kali. Teacher cakap ni, teacher buat. Teacher memang buat dengan student teacher, kan? So, teacher tak sabar kalau boleh nak buka sekolah jumpa mereka. Sebab teacher nak polishkan balik. Yelah PDPR kan, kita pun kadang tahu tapi tak tahu macam mana konsep terbetulnya, insyaAllah. Okay, let's go. Ni soalan essay, sayang, soalan essay. Jom kita tengok. Table 9. Heat of neutralization. So definition mesti ada biasanya. Using different monoprotic acid. Monoprotic. Jom kita pergi definition monoprotic acid. Yang ni pun soalan popular SPM tanya. Okay. Okay, monoprotic. Kita ada monoprotic. We having diprotic. We having triprotic. Monoprotic, diprotic, triprotic, monoprotic. 1 mole hydrogen ion. Okay, tak apa, kita get idea dulu. Diprotic, 2 mole hydrogen ion. What it means? Just sabar. Triprotic, 3 mole hydrogen ion when ionized in water. Okay, monoprotic, 1 mole hydrogen ion when the acid ionized in water produce 1 mole hydrogen ion. Diprotic, acid ionized in water and produce 2 mole hydrogen ion. Triprotic acid that ionized in water produce 3 mole hydrogen ion. 3 mole hydrogen ion. Okay, example teacher. Okay, saya no problem baby. No problem. Okay. Alright. So, okay, mari kita lihat. Monoprotic HCl, HNO3, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, ethanoic acid, monoprotic acid. Nanti you tanya, teacher macam mana nak tahu monoprotic acid? Seperti sebut, teacher memang aja kena detail sikit. Okay, apa maksud monoprotic acid? Tengok sini. HCl ionized in water, you produce H plus plus Cl minus, HNO3 ionized in water, produce H plus plus NO3 minus, CH3COOH ionized in water, produce H plus CH3COO negative. Ethanoic ion this one. So you can see here sayang, 1 mole hydrogen ion, 1 mole hydrogen ion, 1 mole hydrogen ion. Okay, all 1 mole hydrogen ion that we call monoprotic. Teacher, diprotic, okay, check it out, check it out. Let's go. Okay. Because our target today only monoprotic, but it's okay. Okay, we get the concept from beginning. Ni memang soalan popular dalam exam. Dia boleh tanya kat struktur. Hari ni teacher bincang esay dah. Ni teacher dah bincang esay. Tapi tak apa, struktur dia boleh tanya atau soalan struktur pendek. So, diprotic. Diprotic, teacher. Sulfuric acid ionized in water. Produce 2H plus. Nampak ni? Plus SO4 2 minus. Okay? This is the example of diprotic that we call diprotic. Okay? Alright. So, triprotic. Okay, triprotic. Okay. Triprotic. PO4. Phosphoric acid. Teacher, we don't know what is it. Okay, sayang. Phosphoric acid. Example, triprotic. Triprotic. So, when this ionized in water, phosphoric acid ionized in water will produce 3 mole hydrogen ion plus phosphate ion. So, this we call triprotic. Okay, is that clear sayang? Before I proceed the question. Comment, boleh jelas ke sayang? Oh sayangku, boleh faham ke? Okay. Okay, clear. Alhamdulillah. Biiznillah, insyaAllah. Orang Islam jawab biiznillah. Allah suka biiznillah, insyaAllah. Betul lah, nak biasakan susah. Teacher pun sama juga kadang. Kan? Kalau ada non-Muslim, yelah. Understand, faham. Kalau Islam saja, kita kalau boleh biiznillah. Faham ke? Biiznillah, insyaAllah. Semua serah pada Allah, insyaAllah. Okay, alright. Okay. Teacher kena bagi nasihat. Ini memang perangai teacher. Tanya Zarif tu. Dalam kelas, kelas teacher non-Muslim ramai. Kan? So, teacher nasihatkan mereka. Sebab teacher tak nak nanti Tuhan tanya, Suzie apa engkau tolong? Contoh dekat akhirat nanti. Suzie apa engkau buat bila engkau jadi chemistry? Suzie apa engkau buat bila engkau jadi cikgu? Kita nak cakap pada Allah, sekurang-kurangnya saya telah membimbing mereka husnuzon, sangka baik. Hashtag teacher husnuzon. Minta diorang buat baik. Kan? Kalau boleh perkataan bodoh-bodoh, maaf BODOH dalam kelas ni memang tak boleh. Teacher suruh istighfar. Tanya Zarif. Istighfar. Kena istighfar. Astaghfirullahaladzim 10 kali. Kalau non-Muslim, Sorry God. Teacher tak nak aura negatif dalam kelas teacher. Memang teacher sebut. Itu cari teacher. Sebab tu teacher sebut tadi dalam kelas, kalau you ada perasaan benci chemistry, sayang, boleh tak tolak tepi sekejap? Kita dengar seketika. Dengan izin Allah, pada right time, right place, Allah akan buka pintu hati kamu dengan izin Allah. Okay, berbalik pada Tuhan. Nikmat yang Allah berikan sangat banyak. Setiap zarah-zarah kebaikan kita kecil, fama ya'mal misqala dzarratin khairan Hairarah ke Zarah, semua zarah-zarah kita yang kecil ke besar ke Tuhan akan tanya. Benda baik, benda jahat. Okay? Sebab lintasan hati. Okay? Teacher nasihat bukan teacher baik. Tapi teacher nak sama-sama kita buat baik. Teacher tak baik kan? Kita nak cuba dia baik. Semua orang nak balik kekal abadi di syurga Firdausi insyaAllah. Right sayang? Okay, that's one. So kalau boleh yang negatif tu chemistry susah, tanam hati. Buat terima kasih yang maklum balas tadi. Ada kata lebih jelas. Teacher explain dengan jelas, spesifik sebab teacher dah janji dengan cikgu kamu. Soalan ni teacher akan bincang secara detail. Dan maaf kalau teacher bagi nasihat. Teacher dah budaya memang suka bagi nasihat sambil belajar. Sampai ada budak murid teacher nama dia Danny ke apa. Teacher hari ni tak ada cerita ke? Maksud dia orang cerita. Lepas teacher tengah mengajar-ngajar, teacher akan selitkan. Malam tadi teacher dengar kuliah. Baik Cina, baik India semua dengar lah. Benda baik, semua tentang baik, kebaikan. Okay, yang jahat-jahat tu, hatta, sayang. Tadi, Devakado dengan ni apa, siapa yang baca doa tadi, Devakado MC. Hatta si MC yang baca doa tu, Allah limpahkan pahala yang sangat banyak. Kepada baca doa tu banyak, cuma kita tak nampak pahala tu datang begitu, tak nampak kan. InsyaAllah. Okay, sama-sama kita dapat bertemu di syurga Firdausi, amin kan. Alright, duk fikir neraka je takut kan, semua macam jadi malas kan. So Firdaus indah-indah, fikir indah-indah yang indah-indah akan datang kepada kamu insya-Allah. Okay, Allah tu maha baik, Allah baik. Hanya keajaiban tu dapat dirasai bila orang itu merasai nikmat yang diberi insya-Allah. Wallahu a'lam. Okay sayang, macam inilah chemistry. So soalan dia tanya monoprotik. So bila sebut monoprotik sayang, contoh cepat-cepat. HCl, HNO3, CH3, COOH. Dalam mereka bertiga ada bezanya. Acid kuat, strong acid. Alright, strong acid. HCl, HNO3, weak acid. CH3COOH. You have to remember this. Even though they are group in the belongs to monoprotic acid, but they have differences. Okay, one strong acid, another one is weak acid. That's why we want to relate for this essay question. For this essay question. Alright, so let's go. Alright. You can see here, the set 1 and set 2, you having 57, 55. Okay, negative. Negative shows exothermic reaction. Okay, exothermic reactions. Negative indicate that negative signs shows exothermic reactions. Okay, this value is higher, so I will erase this one. Okay, to make it clear. Kesian paling melenggung hari tu, teacher tak boleh nak conteng kan. Masa testing, sesi selari okey boleh guna. Bila live stream yet tu, tak boleh. Dia tak nak detect. Dia tak comfortable. Tu sebab teacher pasal guna highlight je kan. Sebab teacher jarang guna laptop, teacher guna conteng. Okay, sayang. Okay, let's go. The 57 is higher than 55. Okay, it's a lower. So, they are using same volume and concentration. But they are using different acid. Okay, I want to tell you it's a simple concept sayang. It's a simple concept sayang. If the monoprotic acid, the value is higher, of course, it's a strong acid. If the monoprotic acid, the value lower, of course, is a weak acid. Strong acid, HCl, HNO3, weak acid, CH3COOH. Any types of the acid, carboxylic acid is a weak acid. So we can state the example Maybe they ask you the example of the acid. This is a common question in exam. Okay, let's go sayang. Based on table 9, name one example of acid X and acid Y. I taught you before this, right? Look at here, the value. So this the answer example. Sayang, this is formula, chemical formula. They ask you what sayang? Name. Kalau you tulis HCl habis sayang, walaupun dia betul. Jaga-jaga. Okay, name. Hydrochloric acid ataupun you can write nitric acid for the X, for the Y, ethanoic acid. Alright, ethanoic acid. Okay, then explain why there's a difference the value of the heat of neutralizations. Of course, sayang. Okay. Teacher nak tanya kamu. Bila kita ada dua kaki, teacher suka analogi sebelum ajar chemistry, berkait dengan hidup. You ada dua kaki, berdiri dengan stabil ke tak stabil sayang? Bila you ada dua kaki, stabil ke tak sayang? Berdiri dua kaki. Okay, Anis, Safia, okay, Husna, very good. Stabil. Tapi kalau kamu ada dua kaki ni, tiba-tiba kaki tersebut satu accident. Bukan tak maulah, na'uzubillah min zalik kan. Tak nak katakan kaki kamu luka, kena pakai luka. Kaki kamu. Stabil tak? Ni dua kaki. Stabil tak? Set 1 dengan set 2. Okay, stabil ke tak stabil? Tak stabil kan? Tak kan? So kamu kena pakai tongkat. Setuju ke tak setuju? Kena pakai tongkat. Bagi stabil. Ataupun pakai kerusi roda lah, apalah. Betul kan? Itu konsep teacher nak kaitkan. Okay. Untuk ni kenapa nilai berbeza? Dengar betul-betul. Why this a difference value of heat neutralizations? Okay, because ACS is a strong acid. Is a strong acid. Acid that ionize completely. Ionize completely in water. Ionize completely in water. And produce high concentrations of hydrogen ion. While this one is a weak acid. Ethanoic acid is a weak acid. When is a weak acid, is an acid ionized partially in water and produce low concentration of hydrogen ion. So, this weak acid, we use absorb some of the heat. Contoh teacher tunjuk use some of the heat. Katakan ni heat. Ni heat. Okay, teacher ethanoic acid. Use some of the heat. Ni heat. Nampak? Use some of the heat. Absorb some of the heat to complete the ionization. Kalau you dah guna sebahagian haba from the surrounding, of course your value will be lower. Kita ulang balik. Ethanoic acid absorb some of the heat from the surrounding to complete the ionization. Okay. Alright. Jelas ke? Boleh dapat ke? Why the value different? Because hydrochloric acid is a strong acid. Ethanoic acid is a weak acid. Strong acid ionize completely in water and produce high concentration of the hydrogen ion. Weak acid that ionize partially in water and produce low concentration of hydrogen ion and absorb some of the heat from the surrounding to complete the ionization. That's why the value is lower. Okay. Jelas kah? Boleh kah? Okay. Alright, okay. Alhamdulillah, jelas. Okay. Logan pun ada. Okay, thank you. Join, tak ada paksaan Logan dan Zarim Okay, alright. Okay, boleh? Okay, Alhamdulillah. So, inilah soalan yang dia tanya. Okay, habis 14 slide. Okay, slide untuk kita bincang hari ni. Okay, satu fasa habis. Okay, yang kedua, kita boleh teruskan ya. Kita stop dulu yang ni. Kita akan pergi ke slide seterusnya. Okay, sekejap. Teacher hantar kat cikgu kamu lah. Sekejap bahan. Allahu Akbar. Okey cikgu, saya dah hantar kat WhatsApp cikgu. Teacher tulis cikgu MI Senggri. Allahu Akbar. Cikgu, nama cikgu pun saya panggil Assalamualaikum Cikgu Suzie. Cikgu Nur Siti Fatimah. Okey, Cikgu Fatimah. Saya dah hantar kat Cikgu Fatimah. Cikgu Fatimah.
Okey. Ajak
Okey. Tak apa, bagi text time. Oh, tahniahlah MRSM 14 MSN Greek boleh habis. Kuala itu ada dua, saya habis habis ngam-ngam. Kiranya MSN Greek ni dia tak ada soalan banyak, so boleh habis, so kita tambah lagi bahan. Bahan lagi tambah. Okay. Lepas ni MRSM berseri. Lepas tu Kubang Pasu. Bukan lepas ni lah, tarikh lah. Okay, sementara cikgu you bagi, guys, bila online wakaf ilmu, teacher tak ambil duit. Teacher tak nak duit. So, teacher beritahu kat sekolah, MRSM kuada lagi lah, macam bengang. Kenapa tak nak duit? Dia orang minta teacher account. Teacher cakap tak apa. Sumbangkan duit yang you all nak bagi kat teacher tu kepada murid-murid yang kurang mampu. Mungkin boleh beli top up untuk dia orang. Beli beras ke. Itu niat teacher untuk online lah. Kalau bersemuka tu lain. Kalau you teacher tak pernah charge. Tanya cikgu-cikgu. Teacher tak pernah charge pun berapa bayaran dia. Lillahi ta'ala. Tak pernah charge. Kalau you nak bagi tu, ikhlas terpulang. Bila bersemuka lah kan. Kalau online ni memang teacher tak ambil. Selangor, minggu lepas Selangor. Teacher tak ambil. Kalau bersemuka tu lain lah. Sebab teacher kena pergi sana, kena drive kan. You nak bagi tu, token lah. Okay, teacher memang tak charge. Orang nak ingat, Cikgu Suzie charge. No. Siapa kata Cikgu Suzie charge tu, dia tak kenal teacher lah. Okay, untuk hari ni kita dah habis. Kita akan pergi kepada sementara cikgu you all bagi tu. Okay, Allahu Akbar. Teacher nak pergi buka paling melenggung. Okay, siapa yang jual paling melenggung hari tu, kesian sebab teacher tak boleh stream yet. Okay, so yang ni teacher boleh contoh, Alhamdulillah. So untunglah kepada MSM yang guna Google Meet, Microsoft Teams semua, Alhamdulillah. Lepas ni siapa buat stream yet, teacher tak boleh terima lah. Teacher tak nak terima ceramah. Tak nak stream yet sebab dia tak boleh dia tak selesa, dia tak serasi, tak serasi tab. Sebab teacher suka conteng. Alright, so kalau insyaAllah kamu semua dah dapat, insyaAllah kita boleh teruskan soalan seterusnya. Okay, kita boleh pergi. Okay. Ada seorang cikgu menti teacher join, Cikgu Rafidah. Cikgu Rafidah ni pun sama, dia tanya teacher, biar betul tak mau duit lah apa. Dia nak bayar lah duit, tak bayar lah saya sebut. Apa kalau kena tak payahlah. Sedekahkan Fatihah untuk boyfriend teacher. Okay, boyfriend teacher. Okay. Boyfriend teacher tinggal 2 je. Tinggal yang 2 ni lah. Si abang dan si adik, insyaAllah. Okay, insyaAllah. Alright. Okay. Minta teruskan ni soalan SPM 2010. Kita pergi terus, insyaAllah. Okay. Kita pergi soalan SPM yang mampu kita siapkan. Kalau kamu boleh pergi laju, teacher pergi laju lah. Kalau kamu ada soalan banyak, teacher akan jawab soalan tersebut. Kamu boleh tanya sayang. Okay, kita sama-sama belajar. Cikgu ni cikgu kampung, teacher ni cikgu kampung saja. Okay, everyone, you're having, look at here. Diagram 1 shows the interconversion of 3 states of matter. Sayang, when we talking about 3 states of matter, when we talking about the matter, of course we know is a solid, is a liquid, and is a gas. And when we talking about the particle sayang, okay, particle sayang, We are talking about the atom, we're talking about the molecule, we're talking about the ions. Okay? There's a comparison between the matter and particles. Alright? Matter and particles. So of course we know that it is a solid here. X is a solid, Y is a liquid, N is a gas. Alright, I want to tell you, my dear, once you want to draw, if they ask you to draw the state of metal of any substance, make sure if you want to draw the liquid, at least one of the one of the particles must be touched, but not overlap. Okay, not overlapping each other. Okay, sayang, and we know that the X to this one is a melting. Here, melting. This one, freezing. So this one, boiling. This one, condensation, and so on. So you have to write down everything. My style, I'm not looking at straight away the question, sayang. I go through the concept, the diagram first, then I try to come out the idea. At least if you have the idea here, you can straight away put the answer. Can? Okay, what types of particle found in the water? H2O. H2O is a water, sayang. Water means, okay, H2O, the types of particle is a molecule. Okay, molecules. Next. Under the room temperature, what temperature does ice change to water? We know that the melting same goes to freezing point. The freezing is 0, while the melting point also for the ice change to water is 0.0 Celsius. Okay, 0.0 Celsius. Okay, next one. What is the physical state level Z? That's why I've taught you before this, right? The beginning. I said what? X, Y, Z. You have to write straight away the solid, liquid, gas. So it's a very simple, straight away and write. It's a gas. Rather than you write, you read the question, you try to get the answer. Make it here things first. Okay, make it clear. Okay, next. Name the process when a water change from X to Y. X to Y, melting process. Just write down melting process. See, very simple. If you write down here first, it's a very simple. Teacher, salah tak kalau we all counting? Not salah lah. It's your paper, not my paper. But janganlah sampai koyak-koyak. You have to jot down the notes, okay? Right, next. When water change from Y to Z. Alright, Y to Z, sayang. Y to Z, Y to Z. You see the particles? This is a closer here. This one further apart. And then what happened to the energy? The energy increases. Okay, increases. If you write increase, teacher? If you write increase, no, because you are not compare before and after. Okay, kamu tak bandingkan dia. So increases. The forces of attraction. Alright. So I want to tell you, sayang. Okay, I want to tell you, sayang. Alright. So here, this one, forces of attraction stronger. Ni weaker. Okay, so the Z, the forces of attraction weaker. Okay, weaker. Terpaksalah grammar kan, comparison. Ini kena tunjuk lah. Okay, alright, next one. The smell of curry cooking. Teacher baru masak curry, kan? Smell of curry cooking in the kitchen spread to the living room. Okay, kenapa bau? Teacher suka durian, kan? Teacher memang hantu durian. So kalau tengok durian, wow, sedapnya durian, kan? The smell of the durian, kan? So how to explain that? Okay, what process? The process is diffusion. Diffusion process. What is the theory? Kinetic theory of matter. So how to explain this answer? How to explain this answer, sayang? Okay, are you ready? So we go together. Check it out. The smell of curry particles, tiny and discrete, moving randomly from high concentration to low concentration. To low concentration and diffuse into empty spaces between the air particles. How to get mark? Smell of curry particles, tiny and discrete, moving randomly from high concentration to low concentration and diffuse into empty spaces between the air particles. All right, that's the answer. How to explain? If durian, the smell of durian particles, tiny and discrete, moving randomly from high concentration to low concentration and diffuse into empty spaces between the air particles. Alright, habis dah satu soalan. Okay? Alright, jelas ke? Untuk gabungan ni soalan SPM. Okay, combinations of structure of atom. Okay, jelas ke? Sila komen, jelas atau tidak? Teacher, bolehkah kalau lukis itu kita tak penuhkan kotak tu for solid state untuk elect shape tu lain-lain? Ke memang kena penuhkan? Okay, good job Dina. Good question. Teacher padam Dina. Okay. Teacher kan, teacher lebih suka orang tanya. Kalau tak ada teacher jalan je lah soalan kan. Okay. Okay, Tina. Tina pula. Dina. Okay, anak teacher Darwish Iman. D Zakir Iman. Now Dina. Sebab tak ada rezeki kan anak perempuan. Suami pun dah meninggal kan. So Dina. Okay, Dina. Good question. Okay, I think it's a good question Dina for you. So it's a very simple Dina. For me, solid, you just draw 3 layers of the atom. Enough. Okay, Dina? 3 layers. Syarat dia mesti guna 3 layers lah. 3 layers. Tiga lapisan. Okay, Dina, that's all. Okay, right. Let's go. We go to the next question. Okay, sayang. Okay, this question, make it bigger. This soalan SPM, okay? Alright, when talking about the substances, okay? Alright, chemical formula. So, can you add one more here? You boleh conteng sayang. Okay, boleh conteng. Nanti you conteng lah, buat note sendiri. Teacher lebih suka buat nota terminda, buat sendiri. Buat kerana Allah, bukan buat kerana teacher dan buat kerana cikgu you all. Nanti you got nothing. Okay? Cakap Allah, saya nak buat elok. Allah, saya nak belajar. Allah, tolong fahamkan saya. Allah, tolong lekatkan ilmu hari ni. Allah, saya janji saya akan belajar sungguh. Allah, kan? Ini kita suka marah. Macam mana? Belajar pernah tapi tak faham ni. Belajar tu lupa. Bezakan nada kita. Bezakan nada dia. Nak cukup bahan nada tu. Allah, saya nak belajar. Allah, saya nak mengajar budak-budak ni Allah. Allah, mohonkan saya dipermudahkan untuk mengajar budak-budak ni. Macam itulah. Okay? InsyaAllah. Okay? Argon. So, particle sayang. Particles. So, argon. Argon, atom. Monoatomic. Bromine, molekul. Naphthalene, molekul. Sodium, ion. Okay? Sodium, ion. So, ini soalan-soalan popular dia tanya. Alright? So, jom kita lihat. Step 1, which is atom. So, atom, jawapan dia siapa? Argon. Okay? Argon. Kalau you tak tahu the types of particle sayang, macam mana nak ingat? Tapi tak mengapa. Kalau you tak ingat, tak apa. Ingatkan hari ni. Ini semua soalan-soalan yang popular dia tanya. Okay? So, particles. Alright, next. Which substance has the highest melting point? Okay, teacher nak habak kat you all. Ion has the highest melting point. Ion. Highest melting point. Okay, kenapa teacher? Okay, the answer is ion. Ion tu siapa? Sodium chloride. Okay, sodium chloride. Okay, sodium chloride. Okay, kenapa? Ini soalan SPM dia tanya. Kenapa? Kan teacher sebut kalau soal this one relate to chapter 5. So, why sodium chloride has a highest melting point? Highest. Okay, highest. Because ions. Kena sebut ayat ni. Okay, tengok tangan teacher Ions attracted. Teacher explain guna gesture dulu. Teacher mengajar suka gerak-gerak. Sorry lah, cikgu kampung mengajar memang lah macam ni, cikgu kampung kan. Okay, PhD teacher gesture lah. Teacher buat PhD dalam gesture. Sebab bila guna banyak gerakan, macam budak boleh faham. Kan sebenarnya izin Allah. Okay, ions attracted. Ions apa? Negative ion, positive ion. Negative ion and ion. Positive ion, cation. Ions attracted by strong electrostatic force. Ions attracted, you jot down first sebelum teacher conteng, teacher buat gesture. Ions attracted by strong electrostatic force need more heat energy, to overcome the forces of attraction between the ions. Okay, ions attracted by strong electrostatic force need more heat energy. Heat energy, the word heat, to overcome, okay, the forces of attraction between the ions. Okay, that is the answer. Present. Teacher, soalan tak tanya pun, I bagi tahu you lah. They can ask from the different angle. Kan? Dia boleh tembak. Macam tu. Tembak macam tu lah. Okay? Kalau ditanya teacher macam mana teacher boleh tahu soalan-soalan ni sayang? Teacher berasal sekolah kampung. Sekolah menengah takbing kat sana. Okay? So, sekolah menengah takbing tersebut, teacher gajar sekolah kampung. Boleh tengok result kimia, nombor 28/32 dalam daerah masa dululah. So teacher fresh graduate, teacher cakap, teacher janji pada diri, teacher nak tolong budak kampung. Tahun pertama mengajar, SPM dapat nombor 2 daripada 32. Ranking kimia masa tu lah, sekolah takbing. Daripada 28, 32. Teacher ni fresh graduate, teacher kan teacher guna cara-cara bodoh-bodoh macam ni lah. Maaflah macam kita cara bodoh. Bagi ni cara-cara bodoh-bodoh lah. Teacher santai-santai je. Sebab kalau teacher stresskan budak, teacher tak dapat apa, mereka tak dapat apa. So, dengan izin Tuhan, dapat nombor 2. Masa tu teacher dah okay, teacher rasa teknik ni berjaya. Sampailah teacher sambung-sambung belajar, teacher cakap, boleh tak teacher guna teknik ni untuk PhD teacher? Okay, doa lah kan. Teacher ni tu lah tersangkut dah tu kan. Dah tersangkut sebab boyfriend kan. Okay. Okay, what is the physical state of bromine at room condition? Okay, bromine sayang. Bromine ni group 17. 17. Halogen. Okay, halogen group 17. Halogen group 17. So, bromine is a liquid. Okay, is a liquid. So, the answer is liquid. And then next. Sodium chloride cannot conduct to state in solid state but can conduct in aqueous solution. Why? Okay, teacher explain dua-dua. Dia explain dua-dua. Solid and aqueous. Okay, solid jawapan dia sama macam dia. Ions attracted by strong electrostatic force. Ions attracted by strong electrostatic force. No free moving ions. That's why it cannot conduct electricity. That's why I cannot conduct electricity. Okay, ions attracted by strong electrostatic force. No free moving ion cannot conduct electricity, but aqueous has free moving ions or free mobile ion pun boleh juga. Okay, itulah jawapan dia. So, inilah jawapan dia. Okay, itu jawapan dia. In solid, ions attracted by strong electrostatic force, no free moving ion cannot conduct electricity, while aqueous has free moving ion can conduct electricity. Itu dia punya jawapan dia sayang. Okay? Alright. So that's all. Ni slide kedua SPM. Kita tengok hari ni boleh pergi berapa slide sampai 12.30 insyaAllah. Okay? Alright. Next one. Okay. Okay. Why argon is unreactive element? Tadi teacher ada terangkan. Unreactive element. Soalan berbeza, jawapan dia sama. Okay, we can say unreactive element, very stable, monoatomic, chemical inert. Unreactive, very stable, monoatomic, chemical inert. Different question but the same answer. Let's go and check the answer. They're asking you why argon unreactive element. The answer must write argon atom. Tak ada argon, tak ada atom macam mana? Kan? Habis lah makan kita. So argon atom does not receive electron. Does not release electron. Does not share electron and has stable octet electron arrangement. Okay, sayang. Kalau you tak write the atom here and you just mention stable arrangement, tak ada markah. So ingat, kalau soalan dia berbeza, very stable, monoatom, chemical inert, kan? Kenapa? Jawapan dia tetap sama ni. Argon atom does not receive electron, does not release electron, does not share electron and has stable octet electron arrangement. Tengoklah soalan octet ke duplet. Hanya helium sahaja. Only the helium is a duplet. Electron arrangement. Okay. Jelas ke slide ini? Slide kedua ada soalan? Boleh komen? Jelas tak? Okay. Ismalia, baguslah Ismalia, selalu orang pertama jawab jelas. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Alia, thank you, I love you. Okay, insyaAllah. Okay, let's go next one. Slide ketiga. Okay, the atomic structure. Soalan SPM 2011. Okay. We having the number of proton, we having number of neutron and number of electron. Okay, state the terms for the total number of proton and neutron. Okay, we know is a what? Nucleon number. So what is a nucleon number? Oh teacher, kenapa sampai bunyi nucleon number? Teacher terpaksa buat macam tu, bagi sudah ingat. Number of neutron and nucleon number different. Okay, different. So nucleon number is the total, okay, catat nota sayang. Buatlah kat rumah. The total number of proton and neutron in nucleus of an atom. Okay, I repeat, total number of proton and neutron in the nucleus of an atom. Okay, so from the proton number sayang, we can write down the electron arrangement 2.8.1, 2.8.7, group 1, 7, valence electron group 17, Y group 1, soalan SPM tanya, Y group 1 valence has valence electrons 1. Then your valence electron 1. Y group 17 The valence electron is 7. Okay, 7 valence electron. Okay, that is the answer. Okay, that is the answer. All right. So when 11 plus 12, okay, you get nuclear number. So how to write down? Q 11 plus 12, 23. So 23. And this one, the proton, you write here. Okay. Okay. Then how to write the represent of the elements. Okay. Inshallah. Okay. Next one. Name 2 subatomic particles present in the nucleus. Alright, sayang. Nuclear. Okay. Just now 11 for the Q. For the Q. 2.8.1. So, nucleus 2. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Yang ni incomplete. If you want to draw, if they ask you to draw, is this one atom? This one for atom, atom Q. Incomplete. Why? What is inside here? Inside here you have proton. How many proton just now? 11. How's your neutron? The number of neutron? 12. Barulah complete. Okay, ada sudah tanya, teacher boleh tak nak lukis? Boleh sayang. Tak salah. I put like this. Nampak? You kena draw this one. Sebab it's a nucleus. Menunjukkan nucleus. Tapi kalau you straight away buat 2 di sini, tak ada markah. So, jaga-jagalah ya sayang. Sebab tu kita bersuka macam ni. Kalau you ask me, frankly speaking, teacher ajar student teacher, ini, cari ni. Confirm tak salah. Okay? Confirm tak salah. Understood. Okay, now. This is atom. So, apa dalam dia ada? Proton. Namakan nama. Kena tulis. Proton, neutron. Alright. So, next. Draw the electron arrangement of Q ion. Jaga ion. You have one here. It become ions, you release electron. When release electron, you become Q positive ion. Your electron arrangement 2.8 yang terbaru. You release one. So they ask you ion. So how to draw it? Okay. Nucleus. Okay, nucleus. 2, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Allah, sekejap. Okay. Alright. So, bracket positive. Okay, buat positive. Okay. Bracket positive. Positive. Right, that is the draw the electron arrangement of Q ion. Okay, sayang? Alright. So next one. Isotope. Atom Y is a isotope of atom X. Tengok. Y is isotope for atom X. X proton number is 17, right? So kita tengok. So X proton number dia 17. Okay. State the number of proton in atom Y. So the answer is 17 or so. Okay. Alright. 17 or so. Atom Y is isotope. Why? Okay, what is isotope? Atom, jot down, with same element, same number of proton, but different number of neutron. Okay, number of neutron. Okay, so in here, so they're asking what are the number of proton in the atom Y. So the answer is 17. 17. Okay. All right, next. Atom S and Y show the same chemical property, sayang. If in the same group has same chemical properties. Y has same chemical properties? The atom. Kena guna perkataan atom. Atom have same number Kena tulis atom ya sayang. Atom ya sayang. Atom has same number of valence electron. Okay, same number of valence electron. Same number of valence electron. Okay, alright. So next one. Element X has a boiling point. Okay, sayang, room temperature. Kita cakap kan line ni lebih kurang 30 Celsius lah. Anggapkan. So, the X has boiling point 34. 34. Negative 34 kan bawah tu. Okay. So based on the criteria better describe the arrangement and movement of particles element at room temperature. Dia suruh base ni. Dia jadi gas lah. Right? It's already as a gas. So arrangement further apart. Okay? And movement, okay, has a higher kinetic energy. The movement faster, very fast. Okay, very fast atau higher kinetic energy. Okay, right? Because it's a gas. Teacher, how you know a gas? Okay, room temperature sayang. You see the boiling point? The word boiling point? Boiling point. So the movement has a higher kinetic. Okay, teacher, kalau cakap isotop of atom is with same element, same proton number but different nuclear number. Boleh sayang? Alright, is a pair. Soalan Aisyah ni macam ada soalan objektif tau, dikelirukan kamu. Okay, Aisyah atau nama lain dengan Aisyah. Atom with the same element, same proton number but different nuclear number. Boleh. Ataupun atom, Aisyah, you must start with the atom. Without the word atom here, elect. Okay, atom with the same element, with the same number of proton but different number of neutron boleh. Depends on the question. Okay, pairing. Kita sebut pairing tadi. Biasanya proton number, nucleon. Nuclear number bukan number nucleon. Sayang, another one. There's no neutron number. Such thing of neutron number. Tak ada. Number of neutron. Okay, jelas ke sayang? Okay, dah slide keempat. Ada apa-apa yang nak tanya? Boleh jelas ke? Okay, Aisyah, Alhamdulillah. Okay, next. Ni group. Ni panjang sikit. Yang ini kena panjang sikit. Okay, ini panjang sikit. Catatan periodic table. Alright, everyone. Once you see the periodic table, after you before this, you must know the concept. I mean, what you mean by concept, teacher? You look at the diagram, you have the idea. How, teacher? How it work? Okay, let's go. Buat sini. When going down the group, the size of atom bigger. When going down the group, the size of atom bigger. When across the period, the size of atom smaller. When going down the group, the size of atom bigger. When across the period, the size of atom smaller. Group 1, alkali metal. Group 2, alkali metal. 3 to 12, transition element. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, halogen. 18, noble gases. Okay, is a noble gas. Alright, so this you must know lah. Transition element has special properties. Okay, so this one, group 1, okay, is a technique. Teknik teacher ajar. Lim nak ku, lim. Flame. Okay, betul tak? Siapa boleh komen kat komen? Boleh type. Kamu boleh ingat tak warna-warna lithium, sodium, potassium? Kan? Kadang macam, alah merah ke kuning? Kuning ke purple? Kan? So, apa tu buat? Ni teknik dia. Lim nak, sorry. Lim nak ku. Lim nak ku, lithium red, sodium yellow, Potassium, purple. Teacher kenapa tak buat Inggeris? Cuba kamu tukar Inggeris. Student teacher macam terbelit-belit bilik lidah. Macam tak nak Kan? Lir, ne, KP. Macam tak sedap. Lir, ne, KP kan. Macam tak sedap bunyi dia. So, limnaku. Senang nak ingat. Limnaku. Okay? Nyalaan dia. So, kumpulan group 1, when going down the group, more reactive. Okay, group 1. When going down group, the potassium is a more reactive. Okay, but group 17, chlorine, bromine, iodine, when going down the group, less reactive. Terbalik. Tu kena tahu perbezaan group 17 and group 1. Okay, jom kita persoalan. Which element is noble gas? The answer is what? Don't say helium sayang. Walaupun you hebat, don't write helium. You put M here. M. Right, next. Which element exists as a diatomic molecule? Okay, chlorine is a diatomic molecule. So the answer is V. Exists as diatomic molecule. Okay, let's go. Teacher, let's go. We go to the color of the chlorine. Chlorine is a greenish yellow. Teacher buat bagi nak ingat. Ni yang popular dah exam. Greenish yellow. Bromine. Brown. Teacher angkat ni brown lah Brown. Iodine. Purplish black. Okay, purplish black. Jot down. Itulah warna-warna dia. So, some more. Chlorine exists as a gas at room temperature. Bromine, liquid at room temperature. Iodine exists as solid at room temperature. So, they will ask me in the exam. Okay, alright. So, next one. Which element form an amphoteric oxide? Okay, sayang. Okay, now use your hand. Oh, teacher, how come to use our hand? Okay, let's go. I counting first. Sayang, group 1, group 2. Okay, this one belongs to this one. This one belongs to one. This one belongs to here. This one belongs to here. Nampak? Jari kiri kamu. Buat macam tu. 1, 2, 3 to 12, 13. And then here, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 teacher, I don't want. Because 18 very stable. 14, 15. Sorry lah teacher guna tangan kan nak bagi senang ingat kan. 16, 17. Okay. So, this one is metal. Teacher sebut tadi nak senang ingat is a metal. This one non-metal. Okay, non-metal. Is a non-metal. Alright. So, 1, 2. Sayang. 1, 2. Basic oxide. Nampak ni? Dua ni. Ni. Pegang jari lagi senang ingat. Teacher selalu pegang jari. Tengah pegang jari lagi senang. Senang ingat. Pegang jari dia kan. Basic oxide. Okay, basic oxide. Okay. 13 and 40 oxide. 17 until 14 and 17 acidic oxide. Okay, acidic oxide. Alright, acidic oxide. So let's go. So what's the answer element? The element answer is what? 13. So U. So the U is here. If they ask you name, aluminium. The element is aluminium. Okay, aluminium. Next. Q, R, W are placed in the same group. Alright, why this element placed in the same group? The atom has same number of valence electron. Kita bincang tadi. Same number of valence electron. When same group, same number of valence electron. Same chemical properties, same number of valence electron. Okay, arrange the element in ascending order. Reactivity towards oxygen. Okay, this one. I said what? Lithium, sodium, potassium. So more reactive. So the answer is what? Q, R, W. W is the more reactive, the most reactive compared to this Q and R. So the answer Q, R, W, ascending order. Okay, ascending order. Okay, now Write a balanced equation for the Q react with oxygen. Q, yang ni boleh balance Q plus O2, you get Q2O. Teacher, why get this one? Okay. Q positive, O2 minus, 1 down, 2 here. 2, 1. So get the answer. So it's not balanced. You can see here 2 is here sayang. Okay, 2 is here, right? Here 1. So put 2 here. And then Q, 2 times 2. 2 times 2, 4. So now it's already balanced. Okay, it's already balanced. Okay, next one. Write the electronegative for the atom T. Okay, atom T sayang. Okay, kita nak padam. Okay, kita padam dulu. Kita lebih puas guna tab. Kalau guna macam malam parlimen tu, Allahu Akbar, dah tak ada rezeki dia orang kan? Nak conteng-conteng. Okay, alright sayang. Okay, if you don't know how to write the electronegative, just very simple. The periodic table, increasing proton number. They arrange increasing proton number. How the element arrange in the periodic table? Increasing proton number. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nampak? Proton number T is 12. Okay, bawa tu nombor. When T is 12, so write that arrangement 2.8.2. Okay? Which group? Which group sayang? Group 2. Don't spell TWO. Why? Atom T has 2 valence electron. 2 valence electron. Period. Not period pain. Period. 1, 2, 3. Period 3. Why? 3 shells fill with electron. 3 petala diisi elektron. Okay, alright. So far, okay ke slide ni? Jelas atau tidak? Komen? Okay, Alhamdulillah. Isma. Okay, Alhamdulillah Wajihah. Okay, terima kasih. Isma, Nur Wajihah Ayuni. Okay, terima kasih bagi maklum balas kat teacher. Sangat-sangat bermakna. Okay, alright. Okay, nanti tak faham tak boleh kan? Alright. Tak faham tanya Alright, teacher teruskan. Sekejap. Teacher betulkan kedudukan teacher sekejap. Sebab kan selalu bagi ceramah berdiri kan. Bila bersemuka boleh goyang-goyang, boleh gerak-gerak kan. Bila duduk ni kena betulkan pinggang. Okay. Allahu Akbar. Okay. 2008. Okay, sekarang pegang jari semua. Jari belah kanan. Ambil jari macam ni, nampak jari? Pegang jari macam tu. Okay, buat macam ni. Ambil kat pen. Betulkan kamu punya jari tu, conteng. Nanti nak solat nanti basuhlah. Nama dia klorin, bromin, iodin. Nampak? 3 ruas tu. 3 ruas jari kamu tu. Okay? 3 ruas tu. Pegang jari, conteng kat tangan kamu tu. Conteng. Okay. Chlorine, halogen. Is a halogen group, is a group 17. Chlorine exists as gas. Bromine exists as liquid. Iodine exists as solid. Fluorine also is a gas sayang. Yellowish gas. This one is too reactive. Ni less reactive. Reactive. So chlorine more reactive. So size chlorine this, bromine this. Dia bagi contoh, bagi senang nak faham lah the concept of this, and iodine like this. So you colour lah. The colour. Okay. Greenish yellow. Okay, bromine. Brown. Katakan brown lah ni. Okay, and then here's a purplish black. Okay, purplish black. So, group 17, when going down, group 17, you boleh conteng kat tangan you. Less reactive. Okay? Is a less reactive. Less electronegative. What mean electronegative, teacher? The tendency of the atom to receive electron. The tendency of the atom to receive electron is lesser. To accept electrons, lower, the rendah. Chlorine, higher, receive electron. Okay, let's go. We check. And this one also exists as molecule. Okay, diatomic. Diatomic molecule is a concept here. Okay, jom. Okay, let's go. In which group of, nampak soalan. If you don't know the concept, in which group the periodic table this element located? Group 17 or halogens. Okay, halogen. Okay. Write the attribute for the atom fluorine. Okay, patah balik. Fluorine has 9 proton number. Fluorine have 9. So 2.7. 2.7. Okay, next one. Fluorine atom are smaller than chlorine atom. Correct. Explain why fluorine atom form a negative ion more easily than chlorine. You can see the word. Saya padam balik. The key point here, sayang. You can see here, form negative ion more easily. This is the tendency. We are talking about the tendency of atom to receive electron, to form an ion. An ion is a negative ion. Okay. Okay, we know that chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine is above than chlorine. So of course, the size of fluorine smaller compared to chlorine. Why? Okay, the answer. Okay. Allah, dia jadi balik sayang. Okay, the fluorine atom. Okay, you jot down. Tak, teacher. Fluorine atom has stronger force of attraction. Stronger force of attraction. Okay. Alright. Okay. Has stronger force of attraction between. Okay, I write down. Fluorine atom has stronger force of attraction between nucleus and valence electron. And has higher tendency to receive electron compared to chlorine atom. Okay, I repeat. Fluorine atom has stronger force of attraction between nucleus and valence electron and has higher tendency to receive electron compared to chlorine atom. Okay, all right. So next one. State the types of chemical bond in iodine molecule. Okay, kita contoh balik macam mana nak tahu guys. Okay, macam mana nak tahu? Okay, guna tangan teacher guna tangan. 1, 2, like this. 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, tengok tangan teacher. You fokus kat tangan teacher yang teacher conteng tu. This is metal. Ni teknik teacher macam mana nak covalent, ionic, non-metal. Dia kalau yelah kalau ni kamu nampak kan dia pegang jari macam ni kan. So ini 1, 2, 3 valence electron. 4, 5, 6, 7 valence electron. Ini valence electron we're talking. If one from here, one from this group element and another one from this group, it form ionic. Teacher, how do I know? By look at the valence electron. Saya tengok contoh. But sayang. Okay. Alright. Okay. But if one from here and another one from same group. I have to erase this one first. Okay, sayang. One element from here, one element from here. So it form covalent. Spelling must correct sayang. Covalent. Guna tangan. Apa maksud teacher? This my hand, this my hand. One from here, ionic. Ionic. If one from this hand, 4, 5, 6, 7 valence electron is a covalent. They are sharing electron. Sharing. So covalent, share electron. Ionic, transfer electron. Okay. So the answer is iodine. I in this group, right? Iodine from here group, right? So is a covalent bond. You have to be careful if they ask you bond. If you are compound, zero lah. No mark lah. Okay? Alright. So, next one. Chlorine react with sodium. Sodium from which hand? Sodium from this hand kan? Okay. Chlorine from this hand. Also it form ionic. You can check for your fingers only. Oh, from this hand, from this hand. Itulah teknik lah. You can practice lah. Kan sebab teacher cakap, sebab teacher guna dengan my student. Kan teacher guna dengan my student. So you all kena, kalau rasa nak mudah kan kadang stress. Macam mana ni ionic ke covalent? Kadang terlupa kan sebab menghafal. Kalau boleh don't hafal. Konsep, faham konsep. InsyaAllah. So state the types of chemical bond. The answer is ionic bond. Ionic bond. Okay, next. Draw a diagram to show the arrangement in this compound. So our compound is Na plus Cl minus sodium ion. So 1, 1. And then you cross to get the compound. 1. So the answer is NaCl. So draw a diagram to show the electron arrangement in the compound. So you have 1 sodium and 1 chlorine here. So how to get the answer? 2, 8. Okay, 2, 8. Positive and chlorine here, but we become chloride. 2, 8. Okay, saat teacher padam. Kecil sangat. Okay. Alright. This one positive. Nucleus. 2, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ambil warna lain. This one. Katakan sini. Katakan ni warna ni. Okay, so 1 from here, kita transfer ke here because it's a transferring electron. So, alright. This is the product. Okay, ionic compound. Teacher, where it come from here? Because proton number 2.8.1. So this one release. Masuk kat sini lah. Okay. This is the ionic compound. Okay. Ionic compound. Okay. Next one. Okay. Chlorine, bromine, iodine. Okay. Chlorine, bromine, iodine. My dear. Chlorine, bromine, iodine. Chlorine can displace bromine. Bromine can displace iodine. But iodine cannot displace bromine. Bromine cannot displace chlorine. Displacement. Cerita dia macam ni. Boleh tak kamu halau ayah kamu keluar daripada rumah. Jawapan dia tak boleh. So ini kamu, ini ayah kamu. Tetapi ayah kamu boleh halau kamu keluar dari rumah. I mean the positions. So chlorine is more reactive. Okay, more reactive compared to bromine. Bromine is more reactive than iodine. So let's go, we check this one. Okay, can the chlorine, okay, Ki, can the chlorine displace the iodida from the potassium iodide? The answer is yes. Nampak? The position. Okay, next. Bromine and KCl. Logic. Okay, now can the bromine displace KCl? Macam tu. Teacher nak bagi budak faham, teacher buat position macam tu. Bagi you nampak. Okay, boleh tak bromine displace the chloride from the potassium chloride? Jawapan dia no. Basic concept ni. Ni basic dia. Ni basic dia. So this one confirm lah tak boleh. Kan? Alright. So the answer is this one. Okay, this one. Basic concept dia. Alright. So the answer is this one. This place. Alright. So any question? Is that clear? Boleh faham ke untuk slide ini? Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, jom kita pergi seterusnya. Slide ke-8. Okay, ini sama juga macam tadi. Tak apa, teacher pergi yang ini. Teacher pergi yang okay. Bonding lah. Tadi pasal bonding kan? Okay, jom. Macam mana nak tahu dia adalah ionic covalent? Okay, ciri-ciri dia. Kesebatan ion, ionic compound. Okay, buat catatan. Ionic compound. Okay. High melting and boiling point. Ni kena tahu. Solid state at room temperature. At room temperature. Okay, the word room temperature is very important lah, kan? Kena. Right? High melting boiling point, solid state at room temperature, soluble in water. So you're soluble in water. Okay, it's soluble in water, soluble in water. Insoluble in organic solvent. Insoluble in organic solvent. Okay, why I say so? If you don't know this concept, how come you can identify all these things? You cannot. Okay, you cannot. Maybe you tembak sahaja. Rugilah markah sayang. Okay, markah rugi sayang. Okay, alright. So, and then this one, ionic compound, conduct electricity in molten or aqueous state. Okay, jot down. I repeat. Ionic compound. High melting and boiling point, solid state. At room temperature, soluble in water. Insoluble in organic solvent. Conduct electricity in the molten or aqueous state. So, from here, so covalent compound terbalik. So, let's go. You nampak? Melting point. Here and here. Siapa lagi tinggi? Komen di tepi. Siapa lebih tinggi? Write down at the side. Comment. Siapa lebih tinggi? You atau V? Sila tap dekat chat. Okay, Mirul. Ui, Mirul. Lawak. Mirul tu ex-boy teacher konon-konon cinta monyet dulu. Lawak. Okay. Alright, UV. U, very good. Jawapan dia U. So, U adalah ionic. So, V adalah siapa sayang? Covalent. So, you can check. Soluble in water, insoluble in solvent. If you don't know this compound, sayang, the properties, the physical properties, macam mana nak jawab? Kan? So, kena kuatkan konsep. Alright, jom kita tengok soalan. Okay. Alright. State the physical state of the following compound at room temperature. U adalah solid. Memang solid. Nampak? Solid at room temperature. At room temperature. Okay, but V, nampak? Alright, is a liquid. Okay, our 30 Celsius is a room temperature kan? Nampak dia punya boiling point lebih daripada 30. So 80. So is a liquid. Is a liquid. And then last one. State the types of compound for you. Ionic compound. Jangan terlepas tangan tulis ionic bond. Bunyi macam betul kan? Correct kan? Ionic bond. Ionic betul dah. Tapi bila sebut bond, tak ada markah. Okay? Tak ada markah. Alright. Okay. Yang ni sama juga macam dari bonding. Okay. Isotop tadi pun sudah berkaitan dengan isotop. Ni pun sama. Okay. Yang ni neutralization. Ni penting. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Neutralization. Misalkan untuk soalan ini, acid kita dah belajar tadi kan? Acid adalah strong acid here. Kita tak perlu detailkan sebab kita dah pergi detail tadi kan? Yang heat of ionization. So, sodium hydroxide pun kita dah bincang soalan tadi tentang pH is a strong alkali. Yang ni teacher laju sikit sebab kita dah bincang tadi secara detail kalau you perasan. Okay, phenolphthalein. Okay, spelling mesti correct. Kalau spelling salah, salah. Okay, untuk drawing, okay, mesti label burette, clam, conical flask. Okay, Datuk Stan. You tak perlu lukis yang ni pun tak apa sayang. Just understood is a clam here. Okay, another one you can write white tar here. White tar or white paper to see the color changes more clearly. Okay sayang, if you are using the, okay, if you are, okay sayang. Okay, if you are using the phenolphthalein, is a pink color. Okay, if you're putting the phenolphthalein into it, become pink color. But after you titrate slowly, and then it returns to colorless when it reach the end point. Okay, reach, Allahu Akbar. Okay, when it reach end point. Okay, when reach end point, the pink color turns to colorless. Okay, when it reach end point, the pink color turns colorless. This process or reaction we call neutralization. Neutralization process, or known also as method. The method. This one reaction. The student confused sayang. Reaction and method. Okay, the method is titration. Please jot down. Okay, how do you determine it reach the end point sayang? How do you determine? When the pink color turns to colorless. When you see the pink color for the last drop that fall into the conical flask, and then you see the pink color turns to colorless, stop titrating. Stop titrating. Stop titrating. Because it's already reached the end point. Okay, sayang? Alright. Now I want to ask you, what is the definitions of neutralization? Okay. Okay, what is the definitions of neutralizations? Neutralization is an acid react with alkali. Okay, with alkali will form salt and water at end point. Acid react with alkali will form salt and water at end point. These definitions of neutralization. So buatlah 5 kali ke 10 kali ke untuk kamu. Boleh sayang? Nak buat tu jangan marah-marah. Kalau marah tu susah nak lekat. Kalau you buat dengan lembut-lembut, hati-hati. Oh, neutralization, acid, react with alkali. You bayanglah, acid, react with alkali, will produce salt and water at end point. Daripada marah-marah. Acid, react with alkali, form salt and water. Syakalaka boom. Habislah kan? Okay, alright. Sebenarnya chemistry seronok sayang. Betul je sebut. Okay. Teacher dulu terpulang nak ada subjek apa, nak ada sejarah. Kan A1 kan, masa dulu A1. Teacher confused, cikgu account ke, cikgu sejarah ke, cikgu chemistry. Tapi cikgu chemistry tu dia sentuh hati teacher. Sebab dulu teacher anak susah, anak orang susah kan. So cikgu ni macam, teacher ni excellent lah, konon-konon kat sekolah aktif lah kan. So dia belanja teacher ais sirap. Sampai sekarang teacher suka ais sirap dengan sebungkus nasi lemak. Ais sirap masa tu 30 sen kot, 20 sen lah dia belanja. Teacher tak lah, pagi sekolah kan, lepas tu kena stay back. So tak cukup duit kan. Lepas tu teacher ni presiden rumah sukan warna ungu, turban. So macam cikgu tu belanja. Ini cikgu tu ajar chemistry. Kan? Dalam hati teacher, ya Allah aku suka cikgu ni. Betul. Ya, kepada cikgu-cikgu MRSM Gerik, cikgu-cikgu sebenarnya akan memberi kesan dalam hidup seseorang, murid termasuk saya. Semua cikgu baik, tak siapa cikgu tak baik, tetapi dalam banyak-banyak tu akan menyentuh hati kita. Right, that's why I jadi cikgu chemistry. Kalau tak jadi chemistry, cikgu apa tak cikgu suka? Cikgu sejarah ataupun cikgu account. Dua ni cikgu suka. Maksudnya subjek cikgu sukalah. Okay, lain semua suka lah, memanglah A1 tapi macam kita the feel lain tau. Kalau belajar kerana suka, belajar kerana minat dia berbeza dengan belajar dengan paksa. So please don't paksa. Belajar dari hati insyaAllah. Right? So sayang, name the types of reaction. The answer is neutralization. Ni kau cikgu Inggeris dengar ni marah dengan teacher. Apa pun nak macam tu. Nak bagi ingat. Boleh sebut neutralization. Kan? So macam neutralization. Dia boleh ingat. Macam tu lah teacher nak. Okay? Tak apa. Nampak lawak depan mata murid tak apa. Yang penting lekat di hati insyaAllah. Okay, let's go. Next. Write a balanced chemical equation. Okay, write the balanced chemical equation. So, NaOH. Okay, teacher tak nak ini. Okay, kita ambil warna lain supaya nampak dia perubahan. Okay, sayang. Okay. Plus HCl. Allahumma salli alaihi. Okay. And then, okay, kita buat. Okay. Jawapan dia NaCl plus jenuh lah teacher tak apa. Yang penting teacher bahagia. Okay. H2O. Right? Nampak? Na ambil this one. So this one, ambil this one. So this is the process. Okay, I want to tell sayang, when we're talking about the practical, okay, once your observation, you say that the pink color turns to colorless. Alright. Pink color turns to colorless. Second, this one. Volume of hydrochloric acid in the burette decreases. Okay, berkurang. Number 3, here. Volume of the mixture in conical flask increases. Okay, increases. Pink color turns to colorless. Volume of hydrochloric acid in the burette decreases. And third one, the volume of the mixture in the conical flask increases. Okay, inilah soalan-soalan. Okay, selalunya orang akan fokus this one. Sebab you all sekarang dah practical kan? Practical, buat eksperimen, selalu fokus ni. Kalau dia minta lah, inilah dia punya jawapan. Okay, practical, eksperimen. Eksperimen insyaAllah. Okay, jelas ke? Boleh ke? Cinta hati boleh? Boleh komen? Faham ke tak slide ni sebelum pergi slide seterusnya? Okay. Alright. Hari ni, ya, okay, faham. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Ini kita dah bincang tadi kan? Ini kita tak nak bincang. Yang ni sebab you faham tadi kan kita sebut. Yang popular yang kita buat kotak tadi. Kalau you perasan tadi. pH berapa, pH tu kan? So ini sama konsep acid. Kan kita sebut SPM serta ni acid. Tapi teacher bincang dengan you all tadi alkali supaya Maklumlah sekarang kan dah silibus baru. Kan budak tengok acid aja tiba keluar alkali blank, tak boleh jawab. Okay? Okay, next. Ni tadi saya sebut tadi. Okay? Mengenai tentang zinc carbonate. Ini soalan tadi. Kan saya sebut tadi? Zinc carbonate popular, lead to carbonate popular, copper to carbonate popular. Diagram. Lime water turns chalky. Ini teacher refresh balik lah. What is the name of the gas tadi? So ini nampaklah ni soalan SPM. Tadi soalan HOTS tu dia bagi calcium carbonate, right? Lepas tu teacher cakap kat you all, you have to find another question that popular. Copper to carbonate, zinc carbonate, lead to carbonate. Ni lah yang contoh yang teacher sebut tadi. Okay? And then what the colour when it's zinc? Zinc tadi kan disebut. Zinc, siapa masih ingat? Zinc hot, zinc hot, zinc hot, yellow, white, cool. Tapi kalau you tak ingat, macam mana you nak jawab kan? So zinc hot, yellow, white, cool. Okay? Ini contoh-contohnya, dia tak kaitkan. So kamu kena fokuslah di situ. Okay, ya, ni 2 slide terakhir. InsyaAllah kita akan stop sampai sini. Alright, alloy. What mean alloy? Mixture 2 or more element in fixed composition. Mixture 2 or more element in fixed composition, which is major component is metal. Major component is metal. Alloy, mixture 2 or more element in fixed composition, which is major component is metal, is a metal. Mixture 2 or more element in fixed composition, which is major component is a metal. Okay sayang? Alright. So bronze. Bronze, kutin. I don't know lah your technique. You follow your cikgu punya technique. So my style, bronze, kutin. Brass, cruising. Gerak. Cruising. Kenapa cikgu gerak tangan? Sebab ini amaya kan. Kalau bersemuka dia macam gerak ni. Cruising. Brass is loyang. Cruising. It is a major component. This one we call foreign atom. Atom asing of the mixture. Okay? Kalau bronze for the medal, for monument, tugu negara tu. So brass, the kitchen. Okay? Kitchen utensil. Masa teacher belajar chemistry, patutlah masa kecil-kecil mak cakap